Hi guys, welcome to Tech Geek. So today we are back with another daily challenge LeetCode problem. That's consecutive longest sequence. That's basically a LeetCode medium question, LeetCode medium 128. This question is kind of one of the most important questions being asked in your OAs. Basically, that's online assessments of various companies. And if you're attending any interview from a product-based company, so you can expect this type of question, not just this exactly, but a modified form of the same question in your TR1s. That's basically about, you can say, how good knowledge you have of this number sequence. Now, before beginning, I just like to request you all to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If in case you have any queries, do let me know in the comment box. If you want to have some details regarding any upcoming placements, then do let me know. For batch of 2023, I have posted a job that's up right now. We'll be posting 2 to 3 more today as the placement session has begun, and you guys need to mug up, warm up, and give your best. And if in case you need any assistance from my end, do let me know. So let's see what the question has now. Given an unsorted array of numbers, we need to return the length of the longest sequence of elements that forms a sequence. Okay, so they have given you a time constraint this time, that whatever you do, it should be done in order of n. So somewhere they mean to say you have to visit each and every number once only. Okay, that's why they just need n. So for this particular, you can see 1 2 3 4 is one of the consecutive elements, so that's length is 4. Now coming to the next one, you can see there are two zeros, but we need just one. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So from 0 to 8 we have 9. We won't count the other 0 2. So that's how it's going on. So let's see how this question goes on. For the first one, we have this 4 200 1 and 3. Okay, 1 3 2, yeah, 3 and 2 was also. So this is what we were given, and as said, we have to complete in order of n, so we won't do the sorting part. We'll do something that can easily search for this. Okay, so what I prefer, we go up with the sets. Okay, why sets? Because it will easily store up, and searching is like easy. So first what we'll do, I'll store all of these in sets. So let's assume this is the set we have, and these are the elements added in it. So now what we'll take, we'll run from the set. Okay, that's from 1, as we need order of n. So we'll start from the first element, that's 100. Now if we consider, now for every element we go, we have to consider this as to be a part of sequence, and then check for elements greater than or less than this if they appear in the sequence. So if we consider 100 as sequence, so the length of sequence now is 1. Okay, and what all we need to search, 1 is the previous value, 1 should be the next value. If 100 is a sequence, then for this to be a sequence, either 99 should be there, that's 100 minus 1, or 101 should be there, right? And if again, now we need to check one thing, it's not just that we'll check for 99. Again, we need to check if 99 is this, then 98 should be there, or 100 is already there. Now this is how we go up. So first we'll check for the previous value. Okay, we'll run a while loop. Okay, and we'll check for this while loop until this while loop will run till the set contains this value. So does this set contain 99? No. So obviously this won't go in. It will come to the next one. We'll check for the next. Does this set contains 101? No. If both are not there, then obviously we won't do anything. Coming to the fourth one. Again, length is 1. Okay. Length is 1. No. Previous is 3 and upcoming is 4. Sorry, 5. checking for the previous value. Okay, while the set contains this, does it contain this? Yes. Increase the length by 1 because 3 was there, and as you find a value, decrease the previous value by 1. Why? Because now 3 is there, so we need to search for 2. Again check, as it's a while loop, it will run until you get a negative value. Is 2 present? Yes. Again increment this and check and decrement this. 1. Is 1 present? Obviously yes. Decrement this 0 and increment this 4. Now if you see, is 0 present? No. Coming out of the loop, again we'll check for 5. Is 5 present? No. So obviously we won't go in this loop. We'll have one max length also, because this length is continuously changing. That will store the max value of length and max length. So here the max becomes 4. Coming to 100. Again the same thing, check for 199 and 201. Both are not there. Coming to 1. Check for 0. No, it's not there. Check for 2. Now see. Length was 1. For the next value 2. It's there. Yes. Increment the length by 1. Make it 2. And increment the next by 1. The same way we were doing for previous, we'll do here. 3. Is it present? Yes. Again do the same thing. Increment this and increment this. Now is 4 present? Again the same. Okay. Is 5 present? No. So in this case also your length becomes 4 and max is 4. So obviously the result would be 4 again. Coming to 3, we'll check for 2 and 4. 2 is there? Yes. Then 1 is there obviously. And 4 is also there. So by this also we'll get 4. Coming to 2, this also we'll get 4. So if you check one thing, that for 4, 1, 3 and 2, if you get any of the elements of the series, then you can directly find the result. Either you go with 2, either you go with 4, either you go with 1 or 3, you can get the result. That's 4, because you're consecutively running this. Okay, and that is how we'll go up. So if in case you have any value, that's any way you have any doubts, then do let me know. But to avoid this now, okay, as we were discussing, uh, as we do this, so this is something that's actually spoiling us, right? We are recursively incrementing our work. So what we could do is, let me clear this. Yeah, let's go for something efficient. Okay, this was 104, because again and again checking for the same thing won't give you anything. So as we know, for 100 there's nothing. We'll again come to 4 and begin with this. Okay, now we'll change something, that is while checking for previous, that's 3, and while checking for next. Okay, so while we were checking for length was 1. Okay, so while we were checking for previous, we found out it's there, we incremented this and we decremented this. That's the value. So not just decrementing it, before decrementing we should remove this from the set. Why? Because in the next upcoming cycle we don't have to go up again. Now coming for 2. Is 2 already there? Yes. Again remove 2, decrement this and increment this. Again comes to 1, do the same thing. Now in this way, if you do for the upcoming value, sorry, we are removing this and making this 2. So for the upcoming values, you don't have to search the same thing in 132. By the first occurrence, you'll get your result. So that is how we can improve this. Even coming for the next ones, for this next was not valid. Let's assume that 5 was also there. So for the same thing we go, now we'll remove this. And again then coming up, so we won't search for this again and again. So that's how we'll reduce our task and even the time complexity. Okay, so that's how it makes up to be now order of n. Okay, we are visiting each and every only once. After visiting once, we are just deleting. Let's check for the code here. As we took the result as 0, stored in a set, again took the max value, that's the max length. Previous value, next value, checked for the previous value. If it contains, increase the max length and then remove the previous and then decrease. So previous value minus minus is actually removing the previous value and then decrementing it. Same for the next while we'll do. First we'll remove and then increment the next value, and result would be the maximum of this. So I hope this is clear. If in case you have any queries, do let me know. Any particular solution, any particular test case you are failing, or any upcoming interview preparations you need my help, do let me know. Thank you so much. Keep following. Take care.